What's up, nerds and nerdettes and wee little nerdlings all? It's your buddy Big Johnny G, the two-gun Pixie presents Legendary Gaming. That's right, we are back and we are ready because today is a 20-sided shots. It's been a while since we've done one. Actually, it's been a while since we had that many in the group together to do something new. But it happened.
Hey!
So I had a few players over and we finally got something off of the so-called shelf of shame.
Wow.
Yes, a game that's been sitting on the shelf and we have not had a chance to play, and it is just sitting there. Well, we got one off the shelf. Well, Strike Team by Wizkids hit the table. And one of your favorite 20-sided warriors wanted to talk about it. So I'm going to turn things over to the Rhyme Man. I'll see you down at the table. All right, and here we are down at the table, and the Rhyme Man, Ren has taken off early, but the Rhyme Man is still here,
Yep.
and he has some thoughts on Strike Teams by Wizkids.
This. Sorry, I jumped in.
Yeah, so we just finished our first game.
Yeah.
So what are your initial thoughts?
I thought this was really fun. We played just the. It comes with a tutorial mission, which I thought was really interesting. Instead of it trying to be like, yeah, just dive in. It was, here's a quick mission to get you introduced to the rules. Really quick and simple. It's like 3 pages. Not because the first page is just here's what you need. The 3 pages of rules, very very simple to understand. I thought this was a lot of fun. I played the one versus all. I put the villain side, Hydra. So I was trying to fight against Captain America and Iron Man. I thought it was a lot of fun. It was kind of at first it seemed like it might be skewed balance-wise, maybe in the villain's favor, but all in all, it turned out to be pretty well balanced. Very simple to understand. Power sets, mechanics weren't overly complicated at all. Everything was explained for you right at the front of the game, right at the front of the booklet. It's just a matter of how are you going to use your strategy to win. And with the tutorial mission, it kind of presets all your skills. But very simple, very easy, fun. Felt like it really felt like you were in the Marvel universe because of how all the powers were working out. And it's like, you know, Iron Man's a very ranged guy. The Hydra Soldiers are very ranged. Captain America's up close and personal. I'm interested to see what some of the other heroes can do. But all in all, fun, simple. Maybe a little more complex for the casual gamer, because there is some sort of nitpicky rules you have to keep paying attention to about like distances and line of sight and things like that. But cool, very very fun.
And you think, well, one of the more obvious questions that everyone always wants to know about every game, what do you think of the replayability in this?
Oh, absolutely there's replayability because we only used 5 of the map tiles. There are a ton more map tiles in the box. And also there's more heroes that you can play. For the tutorial, it recommends just these 2, but there's at least 3 more, I think at least 3 more in the box ready to go. And with the amount of cards that you have access to, you have, I think, 5 or 6 different, there's like 6 to 8 other cards that you can use. So trying to find that right mix and match of what's going on would be interesting. It also, I think, is designed to play as a campaign. So there's obviously replayability there where you have this long-term thing set up of building up your powers and building up your team and figuring out where you're going from mission to mission. Hence, that's why we have the little hero click spinners on the bottom to build up your skills and levels and things like that. It's going to blank. There we go. From level 2, level 3, how many points that you get and have access to. So that's cool too. I think this goes up to 10 or 12. It goes up to 6. But you get a lot of build points, and the build points are what you use to make your action deck. So there's a lot of replayability here. for sure.
And you were saying it feels like the Marvel Universe, and
It does.
And part of that, what you mean, is the actions and the cards and the way they play?
Yeah. The thematics of everything work out really well. The way that certain actions can only be done from certain ranges, and how the characters themselves, like Iron Man has a lot of range, which is how Iron Man is in the comic books and in the movies. Captain America is very up close and personal, but he still has access to that shield throw. That was the one thing that even on the Hydra side, I'm like, John, you were playing Captain America and using the shield throw, and it ricochets between enemies if they're close enough together. I'm like, that is so cool. Like, I'm just sitting there like, oh, I need to defend against that attack. I can't just let this happen. This is really, really fun. So there are those cute little like thematic elements that you wouldn't normally think about. That, oh yeah, this actually fits really, really well within this theme. And that's always something that I like. I really like the like how things are thematically work out within the mechanics as well. So I thought that was cool.
And you're looking forward to not only playing this again, I'm assuming, but you're also looking forward to us checking out the expansion with even additional villains and heroes?
Yes, just for the simple fact that it's called Avengers Assemble. I want to know who else is in there, just to see what else is going on. And yeah, just seeing like maybe there's synergies that happen with these teams, because that's kind of a whole other component of like how do these characters match up with each other, because these two obviously fit very well together, like Iron Man doing some of the range stuff and kind of not having as fast movement, being able to take guys out from further away, and Captain America being able to move a little faster but has to get up close and personal to take guys out. So it's sort of like how do you balance it of who's going to take out the enemies versus who's going to do the objectives. So it's kind of that interesting balance of how do the different heroes work well with each other.
Well, because it was a tutorial game, we didn't get a chance to advance the characters and deck build. But with you talking about working things out together, like if you look at Iron Man's Unibeam, it'll slam a target up to 2 spaces. Mm-hmm. And right there, I mean, this sets up all this. Like if he slams someone 2 spaces, that could literally put the guy in range for my shield to then hit him.
Yep.
And then within range after that. So yeah, and you see that same thing play out in the comics and the movies, how they set each other up with their own particular moves.
Yeah.
And that also made me feel like, wow.
Yeah, that was a cool point. I'm like, oh, it's at first you think, oh, it's just a tactical game, but no, there's a little bit more to it. Like they really made sure that it fit and like it made sense with the way that these characters sort of interact with each other. And then yeah, the Hydra minions acted as exactly what you would think. They're just kind of cannon fodder of like, let's just keep throwing them at the enemies, and it's like whatever. It doesn't matter that they're going to keep dropping. Like, they don't like one hit knocks them out. But you can keep spawning them in. You can keep having them show up and just rush your heroes as much as possible. So even playing as the villain side has its advantages as well.
And I was just wondering, how did you enjoy playing the villain, the one versus everyone else?
I thought it was interesting because it's also the way that it shows up is that so each hero has their own card. I had one card for all 6 of my guys, so that allowed me to move all 6 of my guys at once. But I had to be very, very strategic about how things were playing out because it's one pool of points for all 6. And so taking it from that point of view is you had to sort of navigate, well, I can move this guy, but that one doesn't need to move, and he can attack, but this one shouldn't. And positioning your guy, how do I move this guy to not get hit by the shield getting thrown? Like, what can I do here? I usually don't end up playing as the one on these things, but getting it from that side was interesting. I was just glad I was able to relegate it to a tie. I didn't lose. That's what I was going for. I was like, let's not lose.
It ended off as a tie.
But it did end up as a 4-point split between both sides, which is all I can ask for.
So yeah, I'm really excited to play
this. I'm jealous to play this a little bit more. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it.
So that's good. When the first run of a game, it instills that feel in you. All right, so that was our first thoughts, everyone. Thank you very much. I'm your buddy Big John at G, and with me is the Rye Man. And we also want to thank you for checking us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And we've been noticing another couple of sales on the Zazzle store. So that means people have been checking it out and making some buys. And even if you're not buying anything, I keep saying it and it's true. Thank you just for taking the time to look. That really does mean a lot. So thank you so much. But ultimately, as I always say, because it is so, so true, we want to thank everyone for coming right here to our home on YouTube. You support us, you subscribe to our channel, you watch our videos, you comment, you like, and when we're lucky, you share our videos. And you let other people know that you think we're worth the time. That is awesome! So thank you very much, everyone. This was our first thoughts on Marvel Strike Teams. We are out of here.